Why, hello there, folks. Welcome to another round of Modern. This is Dylan from Alternate Universes, and on the left we have Roy Reese playing Blue-White Control with Kaheera as his companion, and on the right we have John Freeman playing Mono-Green Tron, aka Big Tron. Sure. Heard a weird noise? That was strange. Alright. We have two pillars of Modern going at it. Now, John's on a mold of 4 this game. Roy with a turn 2 Chalice of the Void on 1. It's going to be pretty big here. There are a lot of 1-drops in John's deck. And by John's deck, I mean Tron in general, right? Like, you get the stars, the maps, the stirrings, the spheres, all of the things that he usually would need to get going is gone. Good put. Alright, Roy countering this open scrying. I was confused as to how he cast that open scrying, but I forgot he had a sphere or a star in play. I was like, that's not how that works. Alright. Going to land go. Gonna shoot for another scrying. Gonna get countered again. Roy doing everything he can to keep John off of Tron. I blanked on it. Going to cast an Ancient Stirrings. Going to get countered by the Chalice of the Void. Plays a Flood Strand as a land for turn. Here comes a Jace the Mind Sculptor. I imagine we're going to Fate Seal John here. So I think historically, this is a bad matchup for Control. I think Tron typically curves out to be better. Now, post-Modern Horizons 2 with the introduction of Counterspell, I don't actually know who's favored. Or if it's just more of a 50-50 player skill matchup. And we're going to sack that Horizon Canopy. We're going to draw a card. Picks up another power plant. Not the land he's looking for. I believe he's looking for Tower. I believe that is the Borderless Urza's Mine. From Double Masters, the first one. What's funny is that in the first one they did the Tron lands, and in the second one they did the bounce lands, so they have covered the 2 land-centric decks that the employees at Bluebell love. You have Dan with Tron and me and Kyle with Titan. I'm going to draw. Alright, Fate Seal John again. I think at this point in the game, it's pretty locked up for Roy. I could be wrong. But I imagine it is. He's got 5 lands. There's a hero. He's just establishing Walker control. There's a Sanctum of Ugin coming out. Fate Seal again. Draw a card. I'm trying to think, like, John... I think John's only out as Ulamog here. Which, like, if he draws Ulamog and... Tower, he's okay. Because he can cast it, he still gets cast triggers. He can just eat a lot of the walkers. But he's going to scoop it up. Very reasonable. I mean, the Jace is getting close to ultimate, being able to ultimate. I've hit my knee on my desk. That'll be game 1. Going to Roy. I imagine it's going to Hypercut in a second. Look at that. It did. Alright. John leading on Tower, Star, go. Roy's going to go Basic Plains into a Prismatic Ending. Alright, playing Mind for turn. I don't know what it is. I feel like, and I could be wrong, I do not play Tron, but I feel like the stock of the deck has gone down a lot since Modern Horizons 2 has come out. I feel like there's just a lot of really clean, good cards against Tron that like every deck just kind of plays now. John, unfortunately, missing on a land drop. Roy playing Chalice on 2. John is stuck with at least 1 Ancient Stirrings in hand. Roy fetches. They tapped Rogan Triumph. obviously coming in tapped at the Triumph, but hey. You never know. Plays a tap Steam Vents. No reason to take any damage here. Going to... Alright, plays a Walking Ballista on 1 here. Does not get countered by Chalice because the total CMC is 2. Roy plays a tapped Hall of Storm Giants.
Swing 1.
John attacks in. Very simple gameplay. That's fine. Everything does not need to be flashy. John's still unfortunately stuck on 2 lands. At 5 mana comes the Hero of Dominaria. One of my favorite Magic cards. Is that a Blood Moon in Roy's hand? In response to the untapped trigger, he's going to cast Spatial Contortion. Gonna make a 1/1. Even has the foil token. Way to go, John. Plays it Crawling Barrens as a land for turn. Text the Fairy for 2.
2 to Fairy. Pass the turn.
Going to draw off to Fairy. I imagine we're going to see him fetch a basic island here, considering the Blood Moon in his hand. Which I don't know, I don't think that's typical for blue-white control players to play. I mean, it makes sense, right? Moon's stock in the format right now is absurdly strong, or absurdly high.
Sure.
He's able to cast everything in his deck now except for Archmage's Charm, which he might have sided out. Which I don't know would be correct. He probably kept them in. But the likelihood that he could find another basic island is pretty high.
Yep.
Through uses of cards like Memory Deluge or just general gameplay. I mean, Teferi's going to keep drawing him a card every turn. Getting him some nice card advantage. Alright, 4-mana Odawara channeled onto the Walking Ballista. It's going to ping in. Oh no, just takes it back to hand. Okay. Discards because he's above 7 cards. Alright, Roy plays a Solitude here.
Sure. I'll gain 1.
Exiling the Scion. John will gain a life. Gets to untap 2 cards at end of turn. John's just going to scoop it up, and Roy will take it 2-0 with blue-white control. Blue-white Kaheera control against Mono Green Tron. Thank you for watching, folks, and have a great rest of your day.
Once I saw you like not cast, I was like, oh shit, he has 1 drop. Good game, man. Good game.